I'm not going to have this guy even start in the guard because to me it's a bad habit to have him practice, like stand up, to let me grab. Okay? So what we're going to do is, well, we'll do it, but I just want you to go down. I want you to not, so stand up the right way. Okay? Just stand up the right way. Don't start going crazy. Right? Okay, so this is the conundrum. If I have you stand up the wrong way, then I have one guy learn the wrong thing. So I want you to stand up the right way, but don't freak out at the end. Stand up the right way. Don't open the legs the right way. Then he's going to let go of my arm and make a mistake, okay? So when you stand up, you're not, to me, he can grab, hip forward. Okay, he's like, wants to, sorry, I'm like trying to get, when you stand up, don't stop in this position because you're like really easy to be broken down, do you see? Look, good posture, okay? No worries. Being a little OCD, okay, go ahead. Stand up. He builds good base. Hips forward, head back. You see how it's kind of hard for you to keep hip forward like a cowboy. There you go. Okay, now look, I'm here. Okay? I'm going to touch the ankles and open. Okay? I'm catching with my feet and my knees go together. He's taller than me, so I would probably go here. If he was short and I couldn't get my feet in, I would need to disconnect to get my feet, then I would just use my knees. Okay? So I go, I come down, I grab both his ankles. I'm going to hold his ankles and explode up with my hips. Okay? Look, I stay tight to him. Go back. Sometimes I see people do this. Okay? Yes, you can do that and you can get up, but it's going to seem weird if I tell you about how to do it the way I'm trying to show you. Okay? So look at the difference. Here, it's all, look, I'm connecting to him here. I would stay like this, so our legs end up like this. If he launches out and my legs aren't in this position, then it wouldn't make sense to do this one. But look, our knees are up, we're like this. I'm not always going to just stop in this motion. I'm going to continue the motion up, but look at this. I need to pick a side that I'm going to go to. Okay, spin this way because I'm going to go that way. His knees are up. I don't want to like ride straight up the middle like this and make this huge space where he's going to bring his knee in or do whatever he needs to do. I knock him over, I start sitting up. Okay, I can hold here if I want. Look, what I think is I'm killing this leg. I'm tilting to one side. Bop, I kill the leg for a second. Okay, and then look, my foot is on his hip. I'm going to take my knee and put it on the ground here. It's going to be like a windshield wiper. I can post here. I can post on the ground. I think I prefer to post here or I'll post on the ankle. Okay, and then look, I can use my other toe on the ground here. And I'm driving myself up and you see my hips, no space. Okay? I don't want to be big because bring his knee in. I'm trying to minimize that space, okay? I'm posting to help my way up. Look, low, okay? A lot of times he'll try to touch, peeling out. Look at my legs, circling around, covering with my chest, climbing up to whatever kind of mount I want, okay? So he's gonna stand up. Somehow I break free. There, we can do it that way, so it's sort of real life. He stands up, I like get my arm free, and I trace him down, right? I'm dropping and catching. Okay? Stepping if he's tall. Do you see that? Feet or knees. It doesn't matter. Okay? How I use the determination, if the guy is way taller than me, go ahead and stand up tall. Look, my feet are right there. If the guy is shorter than me, my feet are way back here. I wouldn't want to take the time to reload them way like this, so I'm like squished. Whatever is the easiest, do it that way. You'll just notice. There they are. Okay? Look. Tilt. Okay? Remember, I can use my hand. Okay? I can pull a little. Don't have your elbow open so you can do some stuff. Don't stick your arm straight out. I'll grab and tuck. Right? It helps pull me. Here, I'm looking to put this on the ground first. My head needs to trend forward. Right? I can't... It's really hard to get up, right? Moving forward, staying low, killing space. If he wants to touch my knee, I scoop the hand off, controlling, centering up, going to whatever kind of mount you want. Okay? And then it'll be the other person's turn. So I'm trying to think of a really great way to do this where it's not bad for anyone. We're just going to go here. Here, I start to let go, he grabs, look. Here, he stays connected, he tilts to the side. Good, okay? Coming up, knees like a windshield wiper. Perfect, just to whatever kind of mount he wants. Then we'll go back in, all right? Is like really just like super gross motor skills, right? Just like the guy stands up in this super chunky movement. Go. I'm like hanging out, he's doing his move, and then it stops, and now it's my move. That's not how it is, okay? But I need to talk about it first because then I can talk about all the parts. And I also will talk about like, I'll stop here and I'll start talking again, but it's not a stopping point in the move. So I think I like make a mistake of not really talking about the move and the flow. But I don't, it's a mistake and not a mistake. It's kind of on purpose because I want you to see all the steps. And sometimes you can do the steps, but you don't see them if it's fast, right? So now, Ian's doing his move. Remember, I was kind of having my freak out about how to make it look good. Look, go back down because I was talking. So he's doing stuff. He's doing stuff. He's starting to stand up. Look, his hand isn't waiting. I'm already starting to catch the leg. I'm starting to open. Do you see? Maybe he had this hand. Maybe some stuff happens. Maybe I need to break the grip. Oh, he forgot to step his leg back. That's how it works, okay? It's not like this, like, blocky thing. Maybe I move my foot here. This isn't right. I'm replacing it, right? So it's like in this, like, oh, I'm doing stuff. I'm here. Maybe he's holding my collar to counter it. We're hanging out here. He has the choice to let go and come back up, go back down. So we kind of start thinking about it in more of a natural flow of him moving a lot. I'm moving, go, he grabs. Look, I'm already starting to grab. I'm trying to unbalance it. I'm breaking my grip. I'm letting go. I'm starting to come up, right? I didn't grab. I used his momentum to bring me up. Preferably if I can go up, and I stop midway there, but you see I start the motion, go, doing stuff, okay, here, doing stuff, here, look, I'm coming up, I'm grabbing, and it's all going at once. There's no stopping point, okay? It's all in the motion. I'm here, see I stopped a little farther along here. I'm working to get my leg out. Okay, so start to practice it now like that. It's hard to show you it like that first when you don't know all the little parts, but now you know all the parts. I want you to flow them together. Don't do them in like stop animation style. Do them in live action HD style, okay? So this guy has to help me by doing some stuff. I'm already active. I'm being like pressuring him. I'm breaking my grip. I'm looking. I'm stepping. I'm going. Sometimes it's not perfect, right? I'm scrambling to the top. Let's go that way for a second. Okay, so we're going to talk about the next move, and we'll talk about what I think like low amplitude and high amplitude. He's like farther away. So in close, farther out range. So I'm in the closed guard. I got the closed guard. I get sleeve control, make the little fold, grips on the sleeve. Some guys like pistol grip. I don't like that grip, but if you like it, that's cool with me. Fold, hold here. Remember, no fingers on the inside. No fingers on the inside. You can put your thumb in, you make the fold, and you grip, okay? So I'm here. Look, I'm going to open my guard, and I'm going to, like, kind of, I think of thread the needle, or take off the skinny jeans. Right? So take off the wetsuit, whatever you want to think. Here, and I'm stepping. Stepping on the belt, I thread my knees in the center, and I'm wide and pulling, creating tension, okay? I'm creating the tension. It's not lazy, because it'll start to kill my knees, right? I'm stepping on the belt, actively stepping, actively opening, and actively pulling, okay? Then look, I'm stepping on one side, I'm hipping out, kicking my leg out, coming over the top, threading. It's like the leg lasso, okay? I have the leg lasso. Here, the important thing in the leg lasso, I'm keeping the grip, I'm pulling in, I have my knee turned out, and I have my foot anchored on the side. Okay, I don't want my knee in because then it starts to become the leg raise. So that's like one key thing, is I need to keep outward control, okay? So you're keeping this tension. Look, I like to keep my elbow in and I'm pulling, and you can feel there's a tension there, right? Okay, now look, I'm going to start to bring my head towards his knee. I'm putting my foot across and making this little block. Hook. Look, I'm moving and catching the pants, okay? In this, remember there's motion, but I'm showing it that stop action way. I'm here, I'm grabbing the pants on the inside, and then, remember there's motion. If there's no motion, I can create motion by doing this. And I load him, okay? I've got him loaded, and I'm perpendicular with him. So I brought him on this direction, but I'm not gonna go that direction right now. I'm gonna go that direction, okay? So look, push, open the knee, load. I have him here, right? Now, see my knee on his belt line? It's gonna drive across. Explode. Guys, I'm going to let go here. I could put my knee down on the ground and do this, but you can't do that. It's not legal. Okay? Slicer. It's a slicer, right? So I'm going to just let go. Stop. Okay? I'm just going to be nice to it. I can go knee on belly to mount. I can hang out from the knee on the belly, right? I can be posting up, or I can go to side control. I generally prefer side control, so that's how I practice it. You can end in whatever position you prefer. Not like the back or some other, like you spar somewhere else to get the position. But you know what I mean, okay? So we're here, sleeve control. One-on-one sleeve control, okay? Remember, I'm making stuff happen. There's this motion. Look, open, knees in the inside. I'm like hip escaping, threading, like this. Step, controlling tension, okay? I'm creating tension. He's like doing movement, creating tension. Look, out, over the top, hook, turn back out. Okay, so there's like this hip switching there. Okay, I can't lay on my back and do this. This is like not good, I don't think. So there's a subtle look. Side, but you see when I'm on my side, you notice my leg is straight. It's not like this. Okay, it's tense. Okay, there's my point of tension in my arms. I go here, sorry Ian, turning back and centering up. Okay, now there's like 4 points of tension. 3, center up to 4, okay? Some motion. I'm keeping tension, but I'm allowing movement. I'm starting to bring across, looking for the knee. Let me get my toe out there. I'm grabbing, look, I went from here, bringing my head this way, grabbing the inside of the pants. There's this flap there, usually, right? If there isn't, look at this. I'm just going to cup, okay? It's no big deal. Here, look what I do. We're here, I have my toe here. Here, hooks, my knee's trending out. Don't let it go in because you're going to get past. Okay? This rides the tension away. Okay? If I go here, this is my favorite pass. Rank, I love when people do this to me. Right? Here. Here. That's what makes the difference. That angle. Okay? Out. Anytime I start losing this because there's that battle for him pushing his shoulder behind it. No, 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 no. It's going out. Here. Pushing. And then I look. Then I go across. I ride him up. Kick off, knee on belly for you, right? I like to go here, side control, mount position. It's what you want to do right then. Okay, and we'll just go back and forth. Make sense? Based on what, if this guy's sitting or standing, okay? The move in my mind is pretty much the same. Okay, you just have to think about it in a different elevation. He stands. I have the sleeve control. He has the sleeve control. I open. Here, I'm creating tension, right? My knees are on the inside, I'm creating tension. I'm looking for the opportunity to go here, put the hook in, and go here, okay? So I have all this tension the whole time. Remember, this guy is never just like shadow, like or just statue, he just stands there. There's movement, so the guy has to help me with movement. If he bases out like way back like that, I'm not doing the move. I'm sitting up and running something else. Okay, so the guy's pushing into me, just giving me movement. I'm creating tension. That's the first thing I always have to do. Whoa, dude, relax your arms. Here. I'm moving here. You don't have to be like a rock. You don't have to be a rock. Okay, I'm here. Look, I'm looking. I'm creating, you see this movement? I'm pushing into here. I'm looking for this, okay? I'm grabbing. I'm creating more movement here. Don't fall over. Because remember, he's not leaving his weight all off of me. He's trying to smush me. Okay, he's pushing and I'm creating this movement. Does that make sense, guys? Okay? Because I feel like maybe you guys were looking at me like you don't know what like I'm making fun of him or being... No, it's if he stays like totally high, like this, right, I can start to pull him down. I can go here, I'm going to run another move. He's trying to like maybe put some pressure on me. I can also create by pulling him in, sit up high. Look, guys, push, pull. Right? How much I want him to be on me is I can create, look, sit up high.
I can't.
Right? All my weight's attached to your arm. So I have to like do this a lot to figure out just the right moment. Now you see he's off balance. You see it? You see it? Look, explode this way. Let off. Okay? And go to the side control. Go to the knee on belly. Go to the mount. Wherever you want to go. So I want you to think about, I can't do this top position, but guys, it's never gonna work if, put it in this side. If, just pretend it's right there and he's holding. If I'm just like here, it makes this guy be more aggressive about pulling me down. Okay? If this guy in turn is not want to be aggressive about pulling down, the move seems like in my mind it doesn't work. So remember, I'm trying to like collapse and do jiu-jitsu. I'm moving. Okay? He gets the move. Okay? Here. Remember, when I'm moving, he's always trying to step and do things. You see how he's not actually attached to me? Do you see that? He's not stepping on me at all. So I come, so I can't show the top position. Dave Holly, can you come in and just show this for a second? Please. Or Garrett can do it. Look, guys. Here, do whatever you, what would you do here? He's moving, right? I'm moving, I'm creating. See, I'm always constantly like re-stepping on him. He's always moving, I'm re-stepping. You see that? If I just leave my leg like this, that's what's going to happen. And if that keeps happening to you, I don't think you'll believe in the position. So you have to be active with your feet. Where do they step? I can't tell you where they're going to step. Somewhere on him. Okay? I'm looking to get my feet to here. Okay? You see how I'm using my knee as a shield here? And I'm using it as a shield here. And I'm going perpendicular and looking to attach. Okay? Then, look. Now there's more of this battle. Right? What would you do here?
I'm trying to abort.
I'm not going to let him, right? Look what I start doing. He wants to abort. Yeah, that's, look it. I need to hold this. If I'm not holding this, I see some of you guys like here. He doesn't need to abort anymore. Okay, so there's like these little things. If I'm not solid on this grip, and I'm just letting this here, you don't feel like you need to abort, right? Go back. Do you feel like you need to abort? It doesn't look like much, right? Do you see the difference? Totally different, right? Totally different what you're going to do. Try to abort. I attach all my weight onto him. Okay? There, I won't let him abort. Right? So, we've got to play the game, and we have to interact with the person. We can't, also, like, you see the more you try and abort, the heavier I get.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not worrying about, like, oh, I'm really sorry because Garrett's, like, arm is hurting. We're doing jiu-jitsu, and he also needs to have the movement. I didn't hang on you the whole time like death grip either.
No.
Okay? Guys, remember, like, sorry I was making fun of you a little bit. Your arm, like, I think it's because I was hurt, but it's like you got to start to think, like, sometimes I see you guys, like, go, Garrett. Get your, he's got the lasso. Okay, go. Okay. Here. Garrett's actually pretty good in my mind, but it's hard for you to do your drill when I...
Not gonna happen.
Okay, I'm gonna pace. Right? Look, the best thing you can do, less is more, guys. Did that feel like a more useful drill to you? Or a less useful drill? More useful when I was doing less.
Good partner.